Mickey talks. Mickey talks. Yeah. Mickey rolls by the minute, thinking in and out of the box. Mickey talks. Mickey talks. Mickey talks. Oh yeah. So let's get into it. Don't you wanna do it? Listen every day 'cause he got something to say. Funny little chatterbox. Mickey talks.
Matt, what's happening, buddy?
How you doing, my friend?
I'm miserable and good all at the same time.
Yeah, you and me both.
Yeah, I know, man. So what's been happening with you, buddy? You're not feeling good, are you?
I'm feeling a lot better than I was over the weekend. Yeah, so I'm recovering. For some reason, my voice is blown out today. I don't know why.
I don't either.
It has nothing to do with. It was like a stomach thing I had over the weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Hey, keep it on you for a second because you look really good right now.
Yeah.
Even though you're sick.
And you sound great. So you just talk and it'll be me on camera.
Oh, I would kill for that. I've been waiting for you to say that for whatever 8 months. Hold on. I'm going to fix my camera.
All right. This is how the professionals do it, folks. This is how we fix our cameras in the middle of the show.
So, Matt, this weekend I went down to Florida.
Yes.
And met all the Rumble people from Rambo and Friends.
Yeah.
It was one of the best times I've ever had in my life.
What'd you guys do?
Well, it was really them and their fans. And for me to put this in perspective, these people were so nice to me and so amazing. And so all of it. It was just the most amazing sort of like, it was just incredible.
That's their whole vibe.
It really was. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was amazing.
They've done very cool stuff for you and for this show and everything, man.
Yeah, they have. I'm so happy. Joe and Dave, who those two, they just brought me into their world. We went down. We had a great time. And now we mentioned last week that we're going to make a big announcement.
Yes,
right?
Correct.
We're going to be changing the show a little bit. We're going to add an element to our show that I think is really needed for you and I. This entire time we've been trying to do it like a local radio show, blah, blah, blah. I think there's a lot more interesting things out in the world than just what's going on around town and all of that. I've been accepted and you've been accepted into this world where there's just so much going on right now. There's so much happening in the world.
Yeah. I was going to say, and I think that there are so many subjects that you and I are fascinated by.
Yeah.
That would not necessarily match up with what the format of this show is.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is the show's just going to change a little bit. So what it's going to be is like, we'll have a theme for the day. And it's not conspiracy theory stuff. It's just things that are out there that we just want to talk about. We're not telling anybody what to think. We're not telling anyone this is true. We're just talking about things. And we're going to pick a subject a day that kind of we just want. And it might go multiple days. We might say today we're going to talk about this. And then we go, hey, you know what? Let's continue it tomorrow, man. You know what I mean? Are you
Yeah, yeah, of course.
So it's not going to be overtly Democrat, Republic. I'm not getting into that shit. You know what I mean? I don't want to get into.
I mean, a lot of the stuff that we're even talking about, it wouldn't even involve essentially politics.
I mean, it involves governments, but all over the world stuff.
Yeah.
And it really is just about like an information pipeline, and then let people decide for themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
We both find it fascinating, and we've both been, I guess, scared of it because it is intimidating. But as we've done the show, we've gotten into subjects where we realize, man, we could have talked about that for 4 hours.
Yeah. So, I mean, for instance, we've talked forever about the discoveries of the pyramids.
Yeah.
And we dabbled a little bit into that, but we realized we could do a whole show on that.
Yes, you're right.
It wouldn't fit the format of this show as we've been doing it anyway.
Yes.
We talked about doing it as kind of like bonus content.
Yes.
But this would be even better to have an entire show dedicated to, like you were saying, one subject that we choose every show.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So, like, I would like people to send us things they'd like us to look into. I think that's another cool element. Another thing we're going to do, Matt, and I want your opinion on this. I'd like to bring listeners on the show. And it's kind of easy to do, and we have to figure out exactly how to do it. I think they can request to do it, and then we just bring them in to the backstage and then bring them in when we want. Maybe we have them come in and say, hey, guys, I've always wondered about this. And then we start discussing it. Or we talk for a little bit and somebody comes in and they say, hey, I got something to say about that. And we hear what they have to say. Now, I want to make this clear. The first person that says, oh, it's a fact, fuck off. I don't believe you. I'm willing to listen. Don't tell me it's fact. Tell me to check it out for myself. You agree with that?
Yeah, of course.
Even as outrageous as it is. I met some people this weekend, diehard flat earth people. I have my opinion on that. I respected them. I listened to them. They make some interesting observations.
Well, look, whether you believe that or not,
yeah,
I would just find it interesting why they have the beliefs that they do.
That's another great point. Like, what led you to get there? Because a lot of times, people don't even realize, I'm just trying to get in the chat room. People don't even realize that like half the problems with these types of shows are that people basically say things like, oh, I know it's true. Like, no, you don't. You think it's true. You believe it's true, but you don't know. Knowing is when someone proves it, right?
Sure.
You agree with that?
Yeah, it proves it with real facts. Sure.
Yep. And that's what we're looking for. So there's so many things that you and I are into that it's so, I'm reading the chat now in Rumble and everybody's really excited. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's amazing. I think you should name it Circling the Rabbit Hole. Well, just so everyone knows, it's actually called, that's funny, Above the Rabbit Hole. Yeah. That's the name of how we're going to do this show. It's going to be Mickey Talks Above the Rabbit Hole with Matt Davis.
I like it. Yeah.
And Mickey Coachella and Matt Davis. You go with that?
We'll figure it out so it's not a mouthful.
Yeah. Well, I think we have, I would like to just change it to Above the Rabbit Hole.
We should do that. We should just call it that.
You want to just abandon Mickey Talks?
Yeah.
That hurts me.
Why does that hurt you?
Because we work so hard to make it work.
I know, but
I don't mean it hurts me from you.
It's the next evolution of what we're doing.
I know. All right.
Yeah.
Starting tomorrow, we're above the rabbit hole.
Is it starting tomorrow? I feel like we got to get some ducks in the row. But
all right, I'll tell you what. Starting next Monday.
Next Monday.
Good with that?
Yeah, I think so. You and I know we have to talk about some December dates for me. They're going to be rough, right?
I forgot. right when I want to kick the show off, you got to take off for 2 weeks. Are we taking off for 2 weeks?
I mean, why don't we could
and just come back in
come back in January full blast?
Let's just make today it.
What do you mean?
I don't want to fake this show anymore. Then knowing what, let's just make today our final show until we come back in January.
All right, let's do that.
You good with that?
Yeah.
I think I am too, man. And that will just let
me. We have some stuff to do to get things lined up for all that.
Dude, if you knew how much work I did this weekend for it.
Yeah.
Bro. Wow. I'm going to be sending you over the next couple days so much.
Yeah. We already have a list of things we'd like to get into.
It's like 40 of them.
Yeah.
Remember the day I sent it to you? And you were like, what the? But there wasn't one thing on there where you weren't like, man, let's talk about all this.
There's some stuff I had no idea what it was.
Yeah.
But a lot of that stuff, it's stuff that we've talked about before and have had an interest in.
It's, I love you all too. I know Rambo will help me, everybody. What they did for me this weekend was unbelievable. This is very bittersweet for me, Matt. I'm being honest. Like, I'm actually getting emotional. Like, really emotional because put the camera on you for a second.
Yeah. What do you mean? You just letting go of all this or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost want to end the show.
We can't end the show. We're making the big announcement. This is a happy announcement, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's just talk. I gotta grab a drink.
All I'm saying is this is why I wanted to talk about it before we went on the show. Mick and I didn't see each other all weekend because Mick was in Florida hanging out with Rambo and friends. We had an idea before he left, Mick, that we were going to be changing the show up and doing something a little different. And we were supposed to talk over the weekend. I got sick. You got busy and had fun, and we're doing lots of cool stuff with Rambo and friends. So we never had a full-blown conversation about everything.
I think the problem for me is like, Jesus. I think the problem for me that I'm having trouble with, Matt, right now is we put so much work into this show as it is. And doing this show allowed us to realize where we really should be. And I guess the part I'm upset about is I feel like I wasted 8 months of growth.
Nah, not at all, man. You just said exactly what it was. It's growth, right? How can you be mad about that?
I'm not mad. I'm just like,
not mad, but upset about that.
I'm not upset. I can't explain it. I don't think I'm explaining myself right. Like I just feel like this show failed in a way. Like, and it was all me. Like it was my idea. It was my concept, and you helped me so much. And it's like, I guess it didn't fail because it got us here. And it got me to Florida, and it got me around these amazing people that are
I don't think it failed, man. I think you look back and we had some incredible guests and some incredible episodes and a lot of fun. I think people enjoyed it. But we have just kind of fine-tuned what we'd like to talk about.
Dude, we just got a $50 rant.
Yeah?
On Rumble. And it says, you have come such a long way. Jesus, thank you.
Well, shout him out. What's his name?
I'm getting there. I'm sorry. I can't even read them. My eyes are full, Matt. I can't read it. TU Planner.
I think that's what it is. TU Planner.
Yeah. $50 rant. Thank you, everyone. God damn it. Jesus. I think the real problem is that I am I'm so overwhelmed by what happened this weekend, and knowing that what's about to happen for us, Matt, is fucking crazy, man. It's so overdue that people understand shit and people realize that everybody feels that there's weirdness in the world, and everybody feels that like there's all this information that we don't know what to trust or believe, and we all feel it. And when you take that step into just saying, hey, I don't know, but I want to try to help people understand or explain it in a way that simply is done because you want everybody to get it. You want everybody to get along. I don't want to be divisive anymore. I don't want to be angry anymore at life. I don't want to be confused anymore. And the thing that I think is got me so overwhelmed and so sort of perplexed is that, am I letting you down? Did I let you down with this?
You're not letting me down. I mean, you know, I think the different topics that we discussed, we're both kind of on the same page and have the same interest in.
And before we even start this show, I got to say this because the interesting thing about it, you know, some people will watch this and judge me because I'm emotional. And, you know, the easiest way for me to explain it to people is to just say, fuck off. That's how I am reacting. I wear it all on my sleeve. I've never been phony about it. And I'm so excited, but yet at the same time, I'm just worried people are going to go, oh, it didn't work. So Mickey's trying some other cockamamie way to get out of it.
No, I don't think that's the way to look at it, though.
I'm not looking at it that way, but I know people in my life are going to kill me over it. Like, people that I love very much have ridiculed me about this show in the first place. Not the new one, just this one. Like, it's boring, it's this. And it's... You're the best partner I could have in every fucking way.
Well, I appreciate that, man. And I mean, what do you think about it, though? That's really all that matters, right? I mean, what do you think?
I think what we're about to do, Matt's going to change our lives in the best of ways.
And look, I think we should mention that this is going to be, it's still going to be a fun and funny show.
Oh yeah.
We're going to approach some very deep topics. Interesting topics, but we're going to approach it in a very fun way.
I stood up at the end of I stood up Saturday in front of a room full of people where I had only known 3 people in advance. There's 70 people in this room, to 100. I don't even know. I never met. And I'm meeting everybody, and then Joe comes up to me, Rambo, and he says, hey, man, me and Dave are getting ready to address all our fans. Would you mind going up and just bringing us up? You're like good at that. And I was like, yeah, man, no problem. He goes, if you want to talk to them a couple minutes. I went up, did like 10 minutes of stand up, like, anyway,
I love it.
Just opened it up and absolutely crushed, just destroyed. And
what did you talk about? I'm curious.
Well, this is what I said. I'll tell you the opening. I said, hey, everybody, it's great to be here. The love in this room is unbelievable. You have been so kind to me. You have let me grow with you guys at my own pace. You don't get mad at me when I say I don't believe any of this shit sometimes. You don't get mad at me when I say you're all lunatics in a joking, loving way. So in honor to respect you, when I came down here, I wanted to do it with respect. So I booked my first UFO flight, and it was cool to see Bigfoot piloting it. And I just went on and on. I was like, and it was really cool how when we flew over the pyramids, I could see the actual sketch of the artist's design. Like, I just went on and on. And they were rolling, man.
Yeah.
And here I am kind of mocking them, but in the most loving way.
Sure.
And they embraced it, man. And that's when I knew, you know what? They know too. And do you know what their biggest problem is in life? Is that the people they love and want to be in their life tell them all they're crazy. They don't want them around. Like, it's sick shit. Like, really next level narcissism shit where people just say, you can't come to my house for Christmas or Thanksgiving because A, you voted for something, or B, you believe in something. Like, it's just so fucking nuts. And me and you are going to turn the whole thing on its fucking head.
Well, look, there's going to be stuff that we don't believe anything about, but we're going to treat people with respect and just there's a lot of stuff I find interesting, even though I know I don't believe it. And there's a low chance of somebody talking me into. Does that make sense?
Yeah. We got another $10 rant.
Oh, that's awesome.
I can't read the names, Matt. My eyes are so full with fucking Chrissy something.
Chrissy 4178.
Read that, Matt. Read. What's it say?
It says, it's hard to go back to normal once your eyes are open. I've been there. We love you. Whatever show you do. And if Matt is interested, you both can do it. So thank you, Chrissy. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing.
Let me ask you an honest question, Matt. This show, this is why. Can you please go back to you for a second?
Yeah.
I gotta get my thoughts here, man. I wasn't expecting this.
No,
I'm really
I know.
overwhelmed.
You know, we haven't. We literally said before you left on Thursday that we're like, all right, you're gonna have a lot of downtime. We're gonna talk over the weekend. none of that happened. I know it, partially because I was sick all weekend long, and I know you were probably busy in hanging out with people all day.
Oh fuck. Here's what I want to say.
So we don't have to decide everything right here on the air today.
I know, but you know what, dude? I keep it as real as any motherfucker.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm realizing. This show saved my life. This show, I'm saying it for real. It saved my life emotionally and spiritually. It saved my life, Matt. And when I had nothing, I had this show. And I'm God damn it, I sound so fake right now.
No, man, I don't think you do at all, because I feel the same way you do, in that this show gave both of us a little bit of hope to do something we love to do.
I just am coming to the realization that it's time to go to the next level.
Yeah.
And these shows, dude, and these people. And look, I got to say something. You're going to hear words like Q, right? Anon, all these things that go on in the world. I'm in none of it. I'm not in any of it. I'm not down the rabbit holes at all. What I am, though, is at least to a point where I go, okay, you know what? In all fairness, I don't know if I agree with anything, but I'm starting to at least respect the intellect of these people. Very much so. And I'm starting to respect the fact that we at least need to listen. At the end of it, we can say, hey, guess what? I see what you're saying. I'm not all in, but I do realize that's something we should probably keep an eye on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
And no, God, I'm struggling so bad.
Well, look, I want to give people an idea of what kind of stuff we're talking about here. So if things like those discoveries at the pyramids interest you, if things like the MK Ultra program from the CIA, or what else, Mick?
There's a million
stuff here.
I mean, like I want to talk. Listen,
the Vatican archives.
I want our first show to be the UFO thing.
UFOs, yeah, dude, all that stuff.
I mean, people are looking right now and they're going, what, he's doing a show about? It's not about UFOs. It is, but what it's really about, this is what I want our show to be about. Open dialogue, discussion, respect, understanding, clarity. There's no one doing that. There is no one that's just having open, honest dialogue. Me and you are coming at this as normies, okay? And the Rumble fans know what I mean by that. And to understand them this weekend was simply this. The love they were showing me, I couldn't understand it at first. I'm like, what the fuck? I just go on these shows and just ask dumb questions and challenge them. And the thing that they said to me over and over, and it was individually, it wasn't group talk. They all kept saying, you're asking the questions that should be asked to help people understand. And I'm trying to make people realize we can't trust a lot of things anymore that we used to just blindly take for granted and trust.
I think a lot of people are waking up to that fact.
And I'm not smart, Matt. I'm not an intellect. I'm not a scholar. I'm emotionally honest. I am curiously honest, and I am honest curiously. My questions are never gotchas. They're just, I'm wondering. And we worked so hard at this show. And what we accomplished in 8 months, by the way, it's fucking amazing. But it's just not enough anymore. it's not enough. And I don't think it's enough for you, Matt. I think secretly, and I want to say this to you before we even start. Your reservations about it originally are so valid and so legit. But I'm going to tell you this from my heart, man. I don't think I could do it without you. And I thought I was going to have to. And the moment you said last week, I'm in, dude, because we really got deep about it and we really had a heart-to-heart. We even yelled at each other a little bit.
Yeah.
And brothers do that all the time.
Of course.
Bro, I got to tell you this, man. I'm not a solo warrior, but I'm the greatest fucking side man ever. And I'll never fall behind and I'll never put myself in front of you unless it's I have to save you. That's the only time I will put my needs or concerns in front of yours. And I think I've proven that to you.
Yeah, for sure, man.
And we're going to go into some weird places that you and I may look at each other and go, what the fuck are we doing here? But I want to do it honestly and sincerely. And I know I have a gift, Matt, and so do you. And it's when we talk, for whatever reason, people listen to it. Very few people have that gift, Matt. True gift of just engagement. And I just want people to start coming together. And I think people are so fearful and weirded out about so many things. And they've gotten to a point where they're like, I give up. Whatever's going to happen to me happens to me in life. And I just think it doesn't need to be like that. And I don't know why I feel this emotional burden to take this show into a place that allows other people to participate, to engage, to wonder, to explore, to get clarity, to find things they don't agree with. I am in no way, and I want, before we even start this, I am not trying to prove anything other than truth. I have kids now that are at an age where the shit that's going on in the world will fuck them up if they don't understand everything. I think generations have been lied to for a long time. I think the idea that all these kids, and they did it sincerely, went to college to learn things that are just bullshit, for hundreds of thousands of dollars. They were just fed lies. Like, I can't take it anymore. You know what I mean? Did you ever see the movie Network? That famous line?
What was it?
I can't even remember the line.
I don't even know.
But it's like, God, I'm so emotional. I can't even think. Or Radio something. That fucking movie where the guy was like, basically like, how I'm fucking it up. But I don't know why I just got here right now, Matt. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
But I think when we said, let's just make today's the last show, Mickey Talks. What number is it?
166 today.
We did 166 shows, Matt.
Yeah, we ending it today, or are we finishing out the week, or what are we doing?
I can't fake this bullshit anymore. I can't. It's not fake. I just want to get this other thing going, and I want to do the work we need to do. And I don't want to prolong saying goodbye from Mickey Talks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it'd be good to put a break between this and the launch of the new thing.
Everybody, I'm so sorry. Jesus Christ, I am so sorry. This was out of nowhere. Fuck. I think what I'm going to do, Matt, if you're okay with it while you're doing the radio thing, I might just come down here and just go live, maybe have like comedians and just so I don't go insane. But I won't use the Mickey Talk logos. I'll just do.
Well, I'll do a show with you. There's a couple days. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll have to talk about, but yeah.
I guess just the realization that as hard as I worked, and hard as you worked, and we just, I'm looking at it the wrong way right now. And you're right. It's a good thing. We're growing. It's hard to let go of the past sometimes, and it's hard to let go of something you tried so hard. And at the end, you just get so fucking angry and so frustrated that you just go, fuck it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. And we're doing it. And some people that like the show may not like the new one. And I'm sorry. I don't mean that to hurt anyone. And I get it. And all my friends that came on here, I wish I could have made it work. But I know what both of us want to do. And I know that we're going to have more fun doing it. It's going to be harder to monetize. I know that. But I think my belief in it is second to none. So, yeah.
I don't know about that. We're going to, the way we're going to approach things, I think it'll be different than you think. But yeah, to look back on this as this show didn't work, I don't think that's the right way to look at it or to perceive it. That's not my thought pattern at all. I mean, we worked extremely hard and put in tons of hours over the past 8 months doing this show. And we've done nothing but grow and learn. And we're going to be able to launch this show like we couldn't have launched it 8 months ago.
Yeah. Man, it's I guess meeting these people this weekend too, it made me emotional because these people get spoken about like shit. And when you meet these people, everyone should be as good as them. Everyone should have the character they do. Are they wrong about some things? Maybe. Does that make them fucking terrible people? Does that make them not qualified to speak about? It's just disgusting. And this weekend, things were said to me, and I'm like, I don't know. Like, it was just my way of going, you know what I'm saying? But I don't disrespect them at all.
No, of course. And I think that's, we're definitely on the same page in that everybody that comes on our show gets respect.
I hope so, dude. Did he just... No, he gave me the line. I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore. Remember that line? Thank you so much. What's
TU Planner?
Yeah, thank you. That wasn't another $50, was it? It was, Matt. He just gifted another $50.
And
this is what I mean about these people, Matt.
Possum Trap 1 gave us a rant as well. Did you see that?
Yeah, we're calling them rants. And there's something else. Click those numbers up at the top, Matt. See the 50s? Click that. I don't know what those are called. We haven't even learned it yet. I don't know if those are rants or what they are. And Rambo will help me with all of it. I just... oh, my God. It's a female. TU Planner. Thank you. TU Planner. And if I'm saying it wrong, I'm so sorry. Top Planner. I don't know what it is. I mean, I don't know. Matt.
Yeah.
You've done an unbelievable job on this show, man. And the reason this show looks good and sounds good is because of you not being willing to accept mediocrity like I've always done and just never gave a fuck and moved forward. Because of you, this show looks and sounds great. And if I'm left to my own devices, I'm completely worthless. I need people around me, and I have. You're the best one I've ever worked with.
Well, we are a very good yin and yang in many, many ways.
Yes.
I think.
And I want to take the pressure off of both of us. I want the audience to be able to keep us on the air, not bullshit. And some of our sponsors were amazing. And I'm actually, none of them were bullshit. What I mean bullshit is me going out every day and trying to find a couple $100 for somebody to buy an ad where we say, hey, thank you, blah, blah. It's just exhausting. And I can't blame people for not just throwing piles of money at us. But if we're going to do this and we're going to do it for free, which it looks like we might, I don't know, maybe they'll support it. I'm going to do what I want to do, not what I think people want to hear. And I think we did a great show. It was funny as hell. So many great moments, so many great interviews.
Yeah.
Some of those interviews, some of my favorite interviews that anyone's ever done. And not because of what me and you said, because of the guests.
We did. We've had great guests on this show. And that's going to continue, actually. Just different types of guests.
So, to the audience, the Facebook OGs, which is where we started.
Yeah.
You made us believe, you kept us going in the beginning. To the YouTube crowd, little bit of you that watched, thank you. To the Rumble audience, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Matt, have you ever been somewhere where you've never met anyone and they all know you and you don't understand why? Like when we were on the radio, we got it. We're in Baltimore, we're blow torch 500,000 people a day. Of course people are going to know who we are. I went to Florida. Everybody in the damn room walked up to me. Mickey! I'm like, I've never seen you in my life. I don't even know. And they were quoting me. They were talking about it.
Yeah, we owe a lot of that to Joe Rambo and friends, for sure.
Yeah.
Who facilitated that.
My whole purpose, Matt, and I hope you agree with it, it's called Above the Rabbit Hole for one reason. We're sitting above it, looking at all the holes and going, what's in that one? And we get real close to it, and we go, wow, look in there. And we talk about some things that are in that hole, and then we go, hey, if that interested you, you should probably jump in that rabbit hole for yourself, see where it goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't want to influence people's decisions. I just want people to look into things. Because when you start looking into things, you know, you start figuring things out. So that's what I want our show to be, Matt. I want our show to be nothing more than to open people's minds to the possibilities of what could be there. I don't think that's an awful thing to do.
No, I mean, you know, I think it's going to be subjects that you and I find fascinating that hopefully other people will find just as fascinating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, the fuck is going on with UFOs, dude?
Right.
I mean, let me ask you this. If the president came on today and he said, listen, we've been figuring out how we're going to tell you. I figure your favorite president comes out and just says it. They're real. Don't you hate everyone before him at that point? I despise them all.
I don't know because we don't know who knew.
Matt, I don't care who the fuck
it might not be presidents who knew.
All right, whatever.
Yeah.
Whoever did know, fuck them. Why are they still around?
Well, I think
national security.
We've got to protect those people so they feel comfortable coming forward and giving us more information.
That's not who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ones that control the release of the information, that flat out lied, that called people crazy, that canceled people's lives. Like, what's the dude's name that was at Area 50? Bob Lazar. That man's a genius. And he told the truth. Then he was called a kook. They lied and said he never worked there. All this shit. If that's true, why are those people still around?
Well, you can look at, you know, our own CIA, according to that latest documentary, Age of Disclosure, they were doing propaganda campaigns to make people sound crazy when they would talk about UFOs and aliens.
I hear you, man. I mean, the Rumble chat room is working, dude. This is the show I want to do, man. It's engaging. You know what I mean? It's stuff that people need to know about or talk about. And God damn. Anyway, dude, I love you, Matt. I mean that. I love you like a brother, dude.
Well, I appreciate it, brother. And likewise, of course.
I'm scared as shit about what's next.
And I'm sorry about my voice today.
That's
people.
okay, dude.
I know a lot of people are hearing me for the first time because
Yeah.
all your people from Florida are watching now.
You're seeing it, aren't you?
I don't sound like this normally.
Yeah. I met such amazing people and guys in this movement, so to speak, that are so, I mean, you're talking about guys with 100,000 view videos every day. Like, these are massive audiences. And they just hugged me. Not for anything else other than I came in totally like this. Yeah, bullshit. And I just listened. Didn't even agree. Just the respect I showed them is what gave them all the respect for me. And that's the show I want to do. And there may be times people are on this show where I look at you and just give one of these, like, you believe this lunatic, right? But you'll never see it on the show. I'll never disrespect them. And I'll question them to let them expose themselves. But I can't do this boring shit anymore. Not boring, because that insults both of us, and I don't want to insult you. Generic. You know what I mean, man? I want to go deep on things.
Yeah.
I want to engage.
Yeah, for there to be more substance in what we talk about.
Bingo.
Yeah.
And
even though what we talk about is pretty fun over the past 8 months.
oh my God, it's great. But when you can realize you can still have all this fun and make a difference.
Yeah.
That's the dude I want to be.
Yep.
And whatever her name is again, my God, my eyes. What was it?
TU Planner.
Yeah, TU Planner. You're just one of so many that is like this. I mean, by the way, these aren't filthy rich people, Matt. A couple of them were. I'm not going to lie. I did meet a couple of very wealthy people. However, the average person was just, I mean, people were there from Minnesota, Michigan, Arizona, New Jersey. This is all in West Palm Beach or Jupiter. They came from all over the country.
Yeah.
Just to get together with each other. It was amazing and inspiring on an emotional level, not a show busy level, emotional. And I think I'm forever changed, dude. I'm not kidding you. I think I'm forever changed. I cannot tolerate bullshit anymore in my life. I've bullshitted my way through life, and look where it got me. And I'm recognizing my own bullshit. I'm tired of bullshit, especially my own. So I just have to do with you, not bullshit. You agree?
Yeah, man. I'm excited about this new step.
And I'm going to tell you something else, Matt, that I think you really need to hear. And I need you to listen to this. I've had many partners in broadcasting. I've been on the air with many people is what I meant. You're my favorite one, dude.
Wow. That's amazing.
That's not lying.
Dude, you've been on the radio with some pretty talented people.
I'm telling you now, Matt, I've never been more relaxed. I've never felt like the ship is being steered properly. It allows me to run everywhere I feel like running mentally. I don't have to push a button. I don't have to do anything. You're switching cameras, reading news, reading comments. Dude, you have a brain that I don't. I have a brain you don't. And we both recognize that.
It's the yin and yang, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I want to say this. In the future, if I step out of line or go down a hole or mention something you don't want to talk about, you never, ever have to feel bad for saying, dude, hold up. I'm not comfortable here. I'll stop dead in my tracks out of respect for you. So I love you, dude. I hope you're ready for what's about to happen, Matt. Matt, it's next level, dude. It's that I set my alarm to make sure that I blow my nose because no, I'm kidding. We got another money thing, dude. I can't let this go.
Oh my God.
$20 from my boy Moonshine Mitch, dude. It says,
Wow.
Thanks for being honest and genuine. That's what many of us are looking for. Well, Matt will tell you, I'm pretty genuine. I don't hide anything. Do I?
No, man. You. I think that's what people have always appreciated about you in our town, in our local town, throughout your radio career. Is just you've been you. You've been real.
Matt, my bullshit has cost me so much in my life. My desire to be accepted and loved and appreciated and all those things led me down some, not drugs, not alcohol, not womanizing, none of that stuff, just false beliefs and chasing things that don't matter because I thought they did. I'm not chasing anything anymore, but I'll tell you this, everybody's going to chase us because we're going to do something that I don't think's ever been done. We are going to present things in a way that says this, we don't know, but here's everything we know about it. Decide for yourself. Prove us wrong. I'm ready to be proven wrong. I really am. And I don't remember if it was that one guy before Charlie Kirk that Steven Crowder, remember? Didn't he start the whole abortion is terrible, prove me wrong or something? Remember? Was that him or Charlie?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
I think it was Crowder.
I'm not going down that. I'm not discussing shit like that.
Yeah.
I might say UFOs are real, prove me wrong. I might say the pyramids weren't built the way we're told, prove me wrong.
Or look at all this crazy stuff the CIA did back during the MK Ultra program. Yeah.
Dude, MK Ultra. I mean, I think if the public really knew, that's the problem. And that's what, all right, I'm just saying it, fuck it. Here's my long-term plan, Matt. You know, I wanted to make a network with this show.
Yeah.
I want to make a network of all these kinds of shows. And I want me and you to be the guy that the new people come to in the beginning. And they go, psst, what the fuck's going on? And we go, shh, listen, we're going to tell you. We don't know everything, but
we got a guy.
But behind these doors, we got a guy for all of it. Right. Whatever you're interested in, I'm going to tell you who to go listen to.
Yep.
I'm not an expert on anything but bullshit. I'm an expert on bullshit because no one bullshitted more than me for most of my life. Most of my life. I never told people how sad I was, really. I told people very close to me. I never told people how misunderstood I've always felt. I've never told people the things that really, really believed in anything. I'm telling you now, I'm fearless. I'm not out to screw anybody over, expose anybody. But our world is fucked up, Matt. We don't know what news is real. We don't know if anybody's real anymore. And it's a horrible existence if you're paying attention. And if you're not paying attention, I'm not mad at you.
Well, it's also fascinating.
In what regard?
Just some of the deep dives and some of the subjects we're going to take. It's just fascinating in itself. Do you agree with that?
Fuck. Dude. Yeah. And I want to stay away from the Republican Democrat stuff, right? Because I'm going to say this about both of them at this point. You're both full of shit about a lot of things. Somewhere in the middle of both of you dickhead parties is the truth. I'm done listening to all of it. I'm going to find out my own truth. I'm not listening anymore. I'm not listening to them. They have proven to be A, untrustworthy, B, full of shit, C, completely unreliable. That goes for news. It goes for papers. It goes for bloggers. Until you get people that sit on shows like this, put their face on it, and give actual opinions. They say, I said this. Not, well, I heard. Here's another thing. An anonymous source can fuck off. Done with them. Not listening. I don't take it serious. It's not credible. Does it intrigue me? Yeah. But until one person puts their name on rumors, I'm not doing it. And I am discrediting you from the start. I get you have to protect the source. Then be a news person. Research enough that no matter who told you, you don't even need them. Show the facts. This person said that they put this in this file cabinet. Show me a picture of the file cabinet with that thing in it before you open your mouth. Right?
Yeah, I mean, you hit the nail on the head. You know, one of the stories that I looked at, which I don't have in front of me right now, was a survey that talks about Gen Z and how they don't trust any of our institutions anymore, including the media. And it's because it's become more of just a platform of opinions.
News became entertainment 20 years ago, Matt.
Yeah.
And you want to know what really started it? 9/11. That's what started the media's bullshit road down entertainment highway. When they realized people were scared and wondering and people had their eyes on them. Then all of a sudden fucking news had the number one show. You know why?
Well, it's all clicks now. It's all about
that's
clicks.
all it is.
Yeah.
So it's all about clicks in two ways. The actual click and the little click you fucking formed with your bullshit fucking friends and all your bullshit fucking how we're going to expose this and this person to big whatever. Fuck off. Here's the truth. In the way I see all of it. There is so much bullshit perpetrated on us on a daily basis on both sides that they only go so far with each other for fear of the other one coming back. They went to the finish line and then stopped. And this is what I believe. And you could say whatever you want. I'm not saying Trump's the greatest president. Not. I'm never going to really get into this. But I will say this. He's the first president I've ever seen on both sides go fuck off. I don't fear anybody. I'm going to find out. They all hate him. That's curious. That's curious to me. When you hate the guy saying, let's find out. Right? When a senator goes on the floor and goes, he gave money to Jeffrey Epstein. Then you find out later it's a different Jeffrey Epstein. And the congresswoman from Texas, her response is, I ain't say that Jeffrey Epstein. Go fuck yourself. Who the fuck do you think you are? That we're going to believe this outright bullshit. Just straight fucking lies. And we're supposed to, with our lives. You're in charge of our lives. And we're going to take you serious? Are you out of your fucking mind? I cannot accept this shit. Not for me. For everyone in this country. And look, I'm not alone and you're not alone. And at the end of the day, I'm getting answers. And guess what? Some of these answers might scare the fuck out of me. I'm pretty sure they will. Almost positive. Some of these answers we find out are going to be devastating to people's lives. But at least the truth. And what they say, the truth will set you free. What does every great religion say? We are the truth and the way. Yeah, well, we're going to find out what's fucking true. Then we get to pick, right? You find the truth, then you pick it. No more bullshit. Remember Rush Limbaugh used to say, what was his big, no something, I can't remember, but I think it was him. And he would do that, like no opinion or no side picked kind of thing, just telling the facts, whatever. He was full of shit too. He was great, but he was full of shit.
Well, you know, social media is full of just people regurgitating prepackaged lines at each other at this point.
Yeah, I'm so sick of all of it, man. Aren't you really?
Yeah, of course.
I'm excited about this show. We just got a monthly subscriber, Matt.
Yeah.
That's what I mean about this shit, man. When you start doing real stuff, people really support you. I can't
MC Sarge 08.
Thank you so much, Mick Sarge.
Mick Sarge, that's
yeah,
what it is.
I'll figure all these out eventually. just unbelievable people. And I'd rather do shows for people that support us, Matt. And I'm emotional because we tried so hard here, Matt. We put so much effort into it. We put so much attention to this.
I know, but look, we could have made this successful had we wanted to. I think we decided to go in a different direction. And nobody ended this for us. We're ending this. It's our choice.
Hurts
to
though,
do this
man.
and move on.
It hurts.
It's definitely something that we've packed a lot of our lives and hours into, and it's bittersweet ending this show.
Yeah,
but new fun things are ahead. It's going to be a fun show.
I'm also looking forward to taking my fucking name off things.
Yeah,
it was Mickey in the mornings. Mickey talks. I can't explain it. And I can guarantee you this, dude. This ain't gonna fail. This is not going to fail. The combination of you and I in this world as real broadcasters. Do you know that Rambo and Dave, dude, I'm doing their show Friday, their call-in show. A lady from Germany, who I'm not trying to make fun of, that thick German accent. She calls Joe and she says, I don't want to do her accent because I'm not trying to insult her, but imagine that German woman accent. Her and her husband listen every day. And a lot of her friends don't speak English, so they can't watch the show. So she has to translate, and she doesn't always know how to explain it. So in the middle of that, a woman in Germany, halfway around the world, says on his show, Mickey, thank you. You taught me how to tell my friends. You told me questions to ask. And I'm listening to this going, what the fuck is happening? Like, this is all real, Matt. Like, Go ahead. Do you want to do the show today?
Yeah, let's get into it, man.
We
might
did
as well.
An hour of talking about the new, and I'm so exhausted mentally and emotionally, Matt. I did not expect this today.
You want to do any fun? You want to do funny stuff?
I don't know what to do. Let's just do the news.
Let's do the news. Man.
All right. I don't even care.
Hammer jokes.
Yeah, this weekend. Jim Florentine, by the way.
I want to see Jim, man.
Yeah. I'm trying to get Jim. I should, but you know what? We got to do some shows this week. I have to.
Okay.
Jim's there this week. He's regular on Gutfeld. He's funny as shit. Been on 98 Rock a bunch. Go to HammerJokesComedy.com for tickets. All right, Matt, let's do it. The best news in the biz. That's the facts. Matt, what do we got?
So, Waymo has been in the news a lot lately. They're doing a voluntary recall of software tied to robo-taxis that illegally pass school buses. This happened at least 20 times in several cities. Waymo cars just kept driving when school buses were stopped with lights flashing and a stop sign extended. And then, you got people in San Francisco noticing that Waymo's self-driving cars are driving more like aggressive New York taxi drivers, rolling through stops, making illegal U-turns, squeezing past other cars. The company calls it adaptive driving, but, looks more like an idiot behind the wheel, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, did you see the video?
1,000%.
There's a video of
Do you have it?
A police car. I'm sorry, a Waymo that drove through an active police scene. Have you seen this?
No.
Waymo. Oh my God. Oh my God. What the fuck is that Waymo doing?
Holy shit.
That's the suspect laying on the ground. Nothing happened.
Yeah, you know what it's like? Yeah, you gotta turn that volume. Yeah. By the way, you know what that's like, bro?
Yeah.
Seriously, look at this. Look. Imagine this. Okay, kids, on the safari next, look to your right there. The animal's laid down, ready to crouch and kill its prey. It's like driving it right up to the fucking lion.
I know.
That's crazy.
Imagine a guy like just hops out and hops in the Waymo, or you know. You know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing that they're toying with the idea of allowing police
to stop them.
Yeah, to shut down the Waymo.
They
cars.
have to, right?
They have to.
Of course.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do that. I guess there'd have to be like a magnetic kill switch that they could just press a button, kill any of them. I guess they'd all have to have it built in.
Yeah.
That has that.
Who's going to pay for that?
The manufacturer would have to.
Yeah, they would have to buy that.
Yeah. I don't think it would be that much, honestly. A kill switch?
I don't know.
On everyone that a cop has the,
Some kind of remote?
Yeah.
And then is that going to work?
Right. Not only that, though, you'd have to figure out the situations only where you're allowed to do that. Like if the guy just won't pull over.
Yeah.
If I'm sitting in the back seat, and Waymo takes off, cop lights behind us, what can I do in the car? Am I in trouble?
I don't think the passenger would ever be in trouble, right?
Right. They wouldn't, right?
No.
Yeah, then I'm fine with it.
Unless you're out committing an active crime, of course.
Yeah, if it's a getaway car. Yeah, I get that.
So, you know, Amazon is now testing ultra-fast 30-minute or less deliveries.
Who is?
Amazon.
Okay.
So they're trying this in Seattle and Philly, which will get purchases to your front door in 30 minutes. Not every item is going to be available, they say, and you have to pay extra for it. But it's really not that much here, actually. If you're a Prime member, your charge will be discounted to $3.99. A small basket fee of $1.99 will also be added to orders below $15. But for everybody else, it's $13.99.
Amazing. Amazing.
It's just part of the I need everything right now.
Yeah, I get it, dude.
Of course, you know, there's certain items that you do want. Like you could drive out to the store and go get it. Something breaks in your house. You're like, I need this part to fix something.
It'll be there in 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
Your remote breaks. I need a spare remote. Boom, right to the house.
Yeah.
I get it. I love it.
Pay an extra $3.99 for that.
Yeah, I would do it.
So there is a push to rename American football. And people are asking, what should it be?
I'm going to think about that while you tell me some ideas.
So President Trump says soccer is the real football. So the American sport should be renamed. And so people are speculating what it should be. You want to hear some of the options people have suggested?
Sure.
Number one is gridiron.
It's not bad, but...
Are you ready for some gridiron?
I get it. I don't know if I hate it, honestly. Go ahead. What else?
Number two is pigskin.
Hate it.
Number three is tackle football or American football. I don't like that either.
Tackle football.
Yeah.
No, I don't like that. Is that, you got more?
Yeah. There's somebody said Ameriball.
Next.
Number one, kickball. That name's kind of already taken, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Two, soccer. They suggested.
Funny.
So they just switch names.
Yeah.
Millionaire Fight Club.
That's great.
How about full contact chess?
That's another good one. Full contact chess.
How
about proof black guys are more athletic than white guys? We just call it.
Do we really need any more proof of that?
Proof. Yeah. Go ahead. What else?
Somebody else said footsie.
I don't hate footsie. I don't hate it. Oh no, I hate it. I hate it. What else?
You tell a 300-pound guy he's going to play.
Are you ready for some footsie?
The last two are end zone and yard ball.
Yard ball's not bad.
Yeah.
I like yard ball.
Yeah, you know, kind of sticks it to him with an anti-metric system name.
How about, what's that contest they do? Catch, punt. Kirk McEwen won it, or was in it when he was. It's a thing they do with high school, and they compete at the stadium. They punt, they throw. It's a contest.
Really?
Somebody in the chat room, what is that called? When you take those great football players and they have to do three things.
Like a try something?
Yeah, I forget what it is. Run. 5'3" dude. I don't know a lot about football, but I know enough, you know.
That'd be tough renaming a sport like that, I think.
I agree with you. I agree.
So there's a survey that found the worst Christmas gift, according to a new survey. You know what it is?
What?
It is the self-help book.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's a survey commissioned by by BetMGM Casino, found the most unwanted gift this year is the self-help book. The survey titled The Great Christmas Debate also found that only 12% of Americans believe the best part of Christmas is receiving or giving gifts.
That sounds amazing.
It does sound amazing, actually, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with it, though.
I do, too. Yeah.
Another Christmas debate solved by the survey found that over 7 in 10 Americans approve of regifting Christmas presents. Why not?
I could care less.
Somebody here said punt, pass, and kick.
That's it. Punt, pass, kick.
Punt, pass, and kick.
Yeah, we could call it PPK.
PPK. I like it.
PPK,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Because they punt, they pass, and they kick. You could add run in there, too.
Yeah.
Punt, pass, kick, run.
Yeah. Football. Very inaccurate. Right? I mean, seriously.
Yeah, very.
I mean, soccer should be football.
Well, I think they did it to compete with football in Europe. I think they were saying, no, we're going to call this is our football. Instead of being.
Is that how it happened? Is that how it went down?
I'll be honest with you. I have, you know what? If only there was device, Matt. Let me see if I can get an answer out of this son of a bitch. All right, give me a second, everybody. I got to go talk to my girl. She's my favorite. You know that, right? Hold on. Ready?
Talking about Sage?
Yeah. Hey, Sage, why did they call American football in the beginning? What made them decide that?
Hey there. So the whole naming thing is kind of a fun little historical quirk. Basically, when American football was first evolving in the 19th century, it actually had its roots in the various forms of football being played in England. Back then, football was kind of a catch-all term for a whole family of games that involved kicking and carrying a ball. Over time, the American version borrowed a lot from rugby, but the name football just kind of stuck around, even though the game became more about running with the ball in your hands than actually kicking it. In other words, they kind of inherited the name from those girly football-like games, and it just never changed, even as the sport evolved.
Interesting, man.
Told you, yeah.
Yeah, had no idea.
Yeah, and you know what? I get it, but let's give football back to them. It's theirs. Don't you agree?
Yeah, the soccer should be called football.
Yes.
Right?
I agree. Now, there are other countries.
We're going to get them to change. Well, they call it football. What am I saying? They call it football.
What, in Europe?
In Europe,
yeah. They laugh at us.
Yeah, right, yeah.
They're like, you don't even use your feet. Like, what are you talking about? You know, a game where everything is controlled by your feet, that's football. Maybe they should call it appendage ball.
Yeah.
Like where you can use all your appendages in this game.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Mick, the search for Bradford, the astronaut teddy bear, is on.
Yes.
Yes. The school in England is on a mission to find a lost astronaut and bring him home. Seventh and eighth graders at a school in Hampshire recently launched a teddy bear named Bradford into the stratosphere on board a weather balloon as part of a science project. Bradford made it as high as 16.7 miles above the Earth before running into some turbulence. As Bradford was beginning his descent, he broke loose from the balloon and plummeted back to Earth. Students believe Bradford may have landed about 80 miles away from the original launch site, and they're asking for help finding him. If you see Bradford around, look how high this teddy bear is, though.
Yeah, that's crazy as shit, dude.
Their teachers urge them to remain calm and not worry about Bradford because he is very brave and resourceful. I never got to do anything cool like that when I was a kid, launch a teddy bear into space.
I didn't even have a teddy bear.
No.
You kidding me? Had my uncle's old soccer ball that was flat. I used to hold it when I slept. P.S. I'm lying my ass off.
And keeping in bear news, Mick, a large bear has moved into a California man's home.
Is it a gay man? Oh, no, an actual bear. I thought you meant like one of them gay bears. You know what I mean? They call them bears.
Look at him in the crawl space here.
Jesus.
A California homeowner recently discovered an uninvited tenant living in his house, and efforts to evict him have been unbearable.
I love when you do shit like that.
Ken Johnson of Altadena was shocked when he found a 500-pound bear living underneath his home in a narrow crawl space. He's got lots of home surveillance video captured of this animal running around. He says he can even hear it moving around beneath his floorboards and occasionally growling. Neighbors believe the bear's natural habitat may have been destroyed by the wildfire, and he's searching for a cool, dark place to live. Meanwhile, no idea how to get this thing to live somewhere else. So the California Department of Fish and Wildlife is aware of the situation, and they say they may capture the bear and relocate it back to the mountains.
I'm ready, dude. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'll go help. Would you help capture a bear?
No.
Oh, I would.
I am 100% out on that.
I'd hope for two things: a successful capture, or it mauls me to death. Either one, I'm a winner.
They'll name something after you.
Yeah.
Being a hero like that.
Oh yeah.
There's a guy who accidentally deposited meth at his bank, Mick. We'll wrap up with this story here. Not a Florida man story, by the way. It's a guy in Ohio, 46-year-old guy, got arrested after he went to the drive-thru at his local bank and deposited drugs by mistake. He was using their pneumatic tube system and dropped a bag of meth in the canister. Oh, that was my drugs. But
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Happened in Columbus near the West Virginia border. That's 46-year-old Jason Smith. He was using the bank's air tube system last Wednesday, dropped a small baggie of meth in the canister, and the bank called it in. So then the cops tracked Jason down, searched his car, and found more drugs.
Hey, man, there you go. God bless him.
Dude, you're supposed to put that in my safe deposit box.
Hey, man, if I told you once, I told you 1,000 times. Nothing in the trunk. It's the first place they look. Idiot. Love the guy. What else we got? Is that news?
That's news.
All right, buddy. You want to do music?
Yeah, let's do music.
All right, let's do music.
Brought to you by Coffee Balam.
Oh, I'm sorry. Brought to you by Coffee Balam. Go to coffeebalam.com. Make sure that you use the promo code Mickey Talks. It is unbelievable specialty coffee, 5 different flavors. You will thank us later. It's so good. It actually made Matt a coffee drinker, and he didn't get coffee. So drink coffee. So go to coffeebalam.com. Please just buy a bag or two. That's all we need. Make sure you use promo code Mickey Talks. All right, buddy. What do we got?
So I don't know if you know, but the new Diddy docuseries is streaming on Netflix.
Yep.
It's called Sean Combs: The Reckoning. Is now streaming, and while it's not the first,
I saw it last night and I didn't want to watch it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What's your thinking behind that?
I don't think I can bear it. Like I'll just get so aggravated. I'm gonna watch it though.
Yeah. So it's notable in that it's the only Diddy doc produced by 50 Cent, who's been calling a shot as far as this project goes since the mogul's legal problems first started making headlines years ago. And Diddy is now threatening to sue Netflix if they go ahead with that documentary about him, which they already have.
Hey, Diddy, fuck off. So good saying that.
A lawyer for Combs claims footage featured in the documentary was stolen.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know if I buy that or not. And I don't care what he thinks.
Yeah.
Do you?
No.
I could care less what any of Diddy's problems are.
No, he's got much bigger fish to fry than this documentary, I think.
Yeah.
Stolen footage.
Yep. I agree.
So Gene Simmons is going to be back in D.C. tomorrow.
Yeah.
He'll testify in support of American Music Fairness Act. So he will testify before the U.S. Senate Judiciary Committee's Intellectual Property Subcommittee in support of the American Music Fairness Act. This is a bipartisan bill which aims to ensure radio corporations pay artists for their music. They say for...
Wait a minute. Say it again.
Yeah, this bill ensures radio corporations pay artists for their music.
Okay.
Which sounds a bit confusing because, you've got ASCAP and BMI.
Yeah, what's left?
Right? Unless they feel like they're getting gypped somehow.
By the way, ASCAP and BMI can fuck off too. There should be a much easier way to do this. There should be a standard royalty rate, right? One company. That's it. That oversees all the publishing And if it's now all digital, so if someone plays your song, bing, you get billed. Period. End of story.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I mean, both of those organizations, and there are more.
Yeah,
actually,
I know.
Too,
Yeah.
They're nonprofits.
Yeah, okay. I mean, employees, dude, they used to have people that come into bars.
Well, it's a giant. I know it's a giant operation though to keep track of all that stuff. So you got to give them a little bit of credit for what they're doing.
Yeah, and little, but they've abused it and they have made it ridiculous.
You think so?
Yes, 100%.
Well, maybe that's what this is about.
Now that it's digital, they can just code it all and it will automatically ping. And for them to say that it won't is bullshit. Put a song on Facebook, see what happens. How do they know? There's a digital code inside of every digital music now. Don't tell me radio stations can't do it.
Yeah, they say they're going to treat competing music platforms the same and create a fair market value for music performance royalties. It'll protect small local radio broadcasters through an exemption for stations that make less than 1.5 million in annual revenue. Exempt qualified public, college, and other non-commercial stations would pay a very small fee per year. But I guess their big worry are these giant. There's a handful of giant radio corporations that I guess they feel should be paying their share.
Yeah, we know who they are. iHeart. Who's that other dickhead company? What's the other terrible one? Do you know who I mean? Who is? Never mind. Whoops. Shit, man. I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize, man.
I forgot. Anyway, yeah, there's a bunch of big companies that own all the radio stations, and that's why we always end up in these situations, because giant corporations ruin everything because they just try to rape the product to make as much money as they can. I've said it 1,000 times. Corporations are great until they're greedy, and corporations become greedy almost immediately. It's how they survive.
Yeah, I don't know what these artists get from airplay. You know, I've had a few friends who have had mild success in the industry, and they'll show me these checks they get.
Yeah.
And it's like 13 cents or so, you know?
Yeah. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you understand what points mean on a record deal? Do you understand what that means?
Yeah.
So like if I said an artist got 10 points, what does that mean?
Well, it's a percentage of the
it's a percentage.
Yeah.
So a point is a percentage.
Yeah.
So you're getting 10%. By the way, 12% was kind of a big deal in the 80s, right? The record companies got the other 88 points. So for every $10 a band made, let's just say it was a good deal, a great deal, 15 points. They got $1.50. The label got $8.50.
Yeah, and they're essentially paying back a loan.
No.
The artist, I mean.
The artist doesn't even get its point till the recording is all paid back.
Well, that's what I mean. They're paying back a loan first.
Correct.
Yeah.
So they pay back what the label put out in its completion, in its entirety. So the label now has zero money that it put out, right? The band paid it back with record sales. So they broke even. Now the album keeps selling. The label gets 88 or 85%. The artist gets 15. You're a piece of shit.
Hopefully people are negotiating those deals a little bit better these days.
There are no deals.
Well, right.
They're called 360s.
Yeah.
So now the label gets part of your sales digitally, part of your touring, and part of your merchandise. People want fame that bad that they'll give it away. And that's why I'm sitting in this chair, because I refused to do it when it was offered to me by big comedy distributors. I was like, nah, I'll stay broke. You ain't going to rob me just for fame. Fuck off. I don't want fame. I don't. Never wanted it. I hate fame. I hate it. I hate celebrity. I hate fame. I just like entertaining people.
Look, and let's be real. Fame sucks when you're broke.
Fame sucks when you have money.
Yeah, but it sucks even worse when you're broke.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Eddie Murphy documentary?
Yeah.
Think about this for a real second. Red Fox, one of the greatest comedians that ever lived, one of the best sitcoms ever on television. When he died, Eddie Murphy had to bury him. He had no money. He had no family. Now, was he irresponsible with money? Sure. You're going to tell me that you can't step up somebody except for Eddie Murphy, because he was an icon to Eddie. The only reason Eddie did it, nobody else in Hollywood did.
It is crazy to think about. It wasn't just him. It was
many of them.
It was Buckwheat from from the Little Rascals.
Yeah.
And who? It was another famous person.
There's
he buried a bunch of those guys.
Red Fox, Buckwheat. I don't want to speculate because there's so many names flying through my head.
But yeah, it is. It's crazy to think about that.
Yeah, ridiculous.
So Willie Nelson is still alive. In case you were wondering, he's been calling out his fake death announcements. He posted this up on Facebook, on Instagram.
Willie Nelson?
Yeah, himself snoozing on the couch with the caption, "If you believe those AI death stories one more time." He said, for months, fake AI-generated posts have been popping up, claiming he collapsed, landed in the hospital, or worse. Some even used bogus photos of Willie hooked up the machines. None of it was real. Earlier this year, he had to cancel an outlaw music festival stop because a storm wrecked his gear, but rumor mills turned out that into a health scare as well. Still alive.
Yeah. God bless him. I'm so glad, by the way. I saw him this summer.
Did you?
Yep. Without a doubt.
Where'd you see Willie?
At Merriweather with Bob Dylan.
Oh.
We talked about that. Man, you got to lay off the drugs, dude. Yeah.
I'm not on any drugs.
I went.
My old brain.
It was a miserable time, but it was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, great news that Willie Nelson is still alive.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
May he live forever.
Ever and ever. Him, Keith Richards, them dudes should stick around.
Paul McCartney.
Don't start.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Moving on.
So PETA is now asking Alice in Chains to change their name. Not for anything the band did, but for what the organization wants them to do. People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals is asking the band to change the name they've had since their inception in 1987. In a letter, the animal rights advocates wrote, "Dear Jerry, Sean, Mike, and William, coming to you with a wonderfully strange request from us at PETA. Would Alice in Chains be willing to go by Betty in Chains across social media for a month to spotlight a dear elephant who literally spends her life in chains?"
You know, I got to be honest with you. I wish zoos were like ranches, like just massive, right? And these animals could live out on like a range, not like in a little 2-acre field where they're stuck with the same water hole, the same tree. Like that part does suck. But for humans to be able to see these animals in person, to truly appreciate them, I wish we had like 4 or 5 national park zoos.
Where you just drive through these vast areas and see the animals.
They put monorails through it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And you just go through, and some days you might not see shit because according to the elephant, it wanted to go behind a rock and lay the fuck down and don't care what your schedule is.
Yep.
I'm fine with that. Like, I think, Matt, on our new show, there's a million things we could discuss. Like, this is the kind of show I want to do. Like, something like that's a serious thing. Like, I love animals. Dude, I'm so addicted to gorilla videos.
I know. So with the animals in the zoos, man, it's like a lot of those animals, they're almost I say domesticated, because a lot of them were now, they're like second generation or third generation. And they were born in the zoo. And they're very well cared for. We know that about our Maryland Zoo here in town. But, you know, I guess they are wild animals at heart, just like you said. And, you know, be nice if they were able to run and live in a big habitat instead of a little cage.
Yep. Yeah. Hey, by the way, I just mentioned Bob Dylan and Willie Nelson, that I went to that concert.
Yeah.
Do you know that, what's her name? The great female songwriter that like Dylan hung out with. You know, she's a legend. You know who I mean. And
I'm blanking on her too.
Me
but I'm going to find out.
Yeah. What? Let me see if I can think of it before.
It's
not Diane Warren.
Right?
Yeah. It's not Carly Son.
Joan Baez.
Yeah, Joan Baez. You know that she flat out recently has called Dylan a fake and an imposter?
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, she's had a lot of criticism for him.
Well, I mean, what does that even mean?
Basically, she's saying that the whole thing's kind of a tongue-in-cheek, like it was all orchestrated, like he didn't really mean it all. Like he just wrote to what he thought would make him different. Like it was purposeful and not genuine.
Yeah,
what she
I don't buy
paraphrased.
that at all.
I don't know. Like when you listen to her explain it, I'm not saying it's true. I'm not. But it's interesting that someone that's that much of a respected artist would talk about someone else that's considered one of the greatest singer-songwriters ever.
I'd have to hear more of what she's saying.
Yeah, you got to look it up. But look it up.
I feel like
what's her name again?
Joan Baez.
Joan Baez. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, buddy.
So have you seen the new Ozzy shirt?
No. Do you have a picture?
Yeah.
All
so
right.
The war of words between the Osbournes and Roger Waters has extended into the realm of merch. So I don't know if you remember this. The spat between the Osbournes and Waters started in September when he appeared on the Independent Inc. podcast. And he said that Ozzy was, quote, all over the TV for hundreds of years with his idiocy and nonsense, and that he couldn't care less about Black Sabbath or Ozzy solo music. So in response, Ozzy's online store is selling a limited edition T-shirt that features Ozzy Rules spray painted over Waters' name. And a bunch of bricks that look similar to his 1990 album, The Wall, live in Berlin. The back of the shirt shows a long-haired person with an Ozzy shirt urinating a rainbow stream, like Dark Side of the Moon's cover, on the cover of The Wall, live in Berlin. I love it.
Oh, my God. Jesus, it's so funny. Hey, I might be wrong about this Joan Baez thing. I want to redact it, I guess. Moved from being a supportive partner to someone hurt by their relationship, ultimately reaching a place where she glorifies his. It may have been someone else that went after Dylan, and I apologize for saying it was her. That's why I like to do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Johnny Cash's estate is suing Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
They're taking him to court. They're saying that Coca-Cola misled fans by using a Johnny Cash sound-alike in a college football commercial.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, the lawsuit was filed in Tennessee under the new Elvis Act, which protects a person's voice from being used without permission. I don't know how I feel about this, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
A lawyer for the estate wrote that Coca-Cola is pirating Johnny Cash's voice in a nationwide advertising campaign. And then he called it theft of his integrity, identity, and humanity.
Love it.
The estate wants damages and a court order to stop the ad. Meanwhile, the actual singer in the ad is impersonator Sean Barker. And while he's thrilled for the gig, his manager said Sean has spent over 20 years performing as Johnny Cash and loved getting the chance to sing for the spot.
Yeah, I mean, I just love Johnny Cash. Don't you?
I do too, but does he have now he didn't sing a Johnny Cash song. He sang like a Coca-Cola ad in the style of Johnny Cash.
No copyright infringement.
That's how I feel.
None. I can do an impression of anybody.
Yeah.
Impression of anybody.
I mean, there's a ton of bands out there that you could potentially sue if that were the case,
Of course,
right?
Yes.
Everybody's trying to sound like somebody else.
Yeah, I mean, Kicks could be sued by AC/DC, yet they're still Kicks. You know what I mean? It sounds AC/DC-ish, the early stuff, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at Greta Van Fleet.
Right, it's Led Zeppelin.
Those guys sound exactly like Led Zeppelin in a lot of their songs.
So, look at Oasis.
Yeah.
It's the Beatles.
Right.
Fuck off. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So Motley Crue is saying it's okay to act your age, this is so weird. Nikki Sixx of Motley Crue isn't a fan of musicians who don't act their age on stage. He was talking to an Indianapolis TV station. He said, life changes, man. It's cool that it changes. He says, the thing that I don't like is when I see artists that are still trying to act 25 and they're 65.
Uh-huh. Anybody else talk about this recently?
You did, but I think it's funny that Motley Crue is talking about that, don't you?
No, because Motley Crue, how do I explain it? I mean, yes, in a way, but they just wear jeans and t-shirts.
I know, but they're dyeing their hair jet black.
I don't have a problem
Tommy
with that.
Lee's up on stage asking girls to show their boobs when he's 60-something years old.
I get it.
Is that acting your age?
You don't think 60-year-old dudes like boobs? I'm being sincere here. I'm not saying I would do it.
I mean, just saying 60-year-old guys like to have dark hair.
I get it.
But they're not acting their age, really. I'm not criticizing either way. I'm just saying it's kind of weird to say that when you're not really acting 60 or however old those guys are.
All right, I want everybody right now to look at my face. This is going to be my face till I go.
God.
I know.
Okay, I'll look.
Yeah, till I go in the coffin. This is my face.
Yep.
This is my hair till I go in the coffin. I will get no plastic surgery. I won't get any of that bullshit filler. None of it. Look, I'm getting older, right? So look, I've lost weight. Look at this thing. I've showed you, right? Look, hold on. See it jiggling?
You wait till this new show takes off, man.
I'm not
You're
getting
gonna be a
anything.
prima donna.
Bullshit, I will. Now, I do think that taking things to help you stay healthy is fine.
Of course.
But
I kid anyway.
yeah,
You know that.
Yeah, of course. But like plastic surgery, dyeing your hair, getting filler and shit.
Yep.
The fuck. Let me tell you, I want to say something else. If my looks determine whether you like me or not, I don't really want you as a fan. Right?
It's a good point. Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
When I listen to music, I don't care what they look like.
I think some people are just more self-conscious about things.
It's insecurity. It's what it is. It's the fear of fading away.
You think so?
Yeah, that's all it is.
I don't think it is for everybody, though.
I do. I think that in celebrity world, the fear of becoming old, because Hollywood, the pieces of shit.
Well, you're right. In Hollywood, I agree with that.
But I mean Hollywood, I mean entertainment.
Sure. I agree with that.
So music, acting, models, all that shit. You see some of these women now that were beautiful movie stars, and they get older, and you just see their face. Hi, you may remember me from such hit movies as. But I would like to tell you, oh God,
You know,
like I'd much rather bang an old chick like Helen Mirren, who just let herself age. Right? What's the other one? The greatest American actress, Meryl Streep.
listen,
Right?
for a lot of those women, you got to have a little bit of sympathy for those women.
No, you don't.
Well, listen, for some of those women who are just purely liked because of their looks, and that's it. And you can
Wait,
I'm not talking about Meryl Streep or people
hold
with
on.
great acting skills, but
wait.
there are models and there are people in the entertainment industry
Okay. So
who are trying to prolong their career of looks, and that's all they got.
and
Right?
yes, and I'm going to say this to you without trying to offend you. You just proved my point. Their whole career was how they looked.
Right.
Your career's over.
Which is fine.
You don't look like that anymore.
They're trying to extend it.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Don't blame me then for going, not interested anymore. I would have still respected you and probably bought whatever you're selling if your face looked real.
I think all that stuff's going to get better, though, too.
Yeah, because have you seen that thing in Nancy Pelosi lately?
What's that?
Like 6 months ago? Eyebrows up here.
Oh,
She doesn't even move. This is her. We need to stop what's going on right now because they can't believe it. He's killing the country.
She's like a puppet.
Beyond a puppet, at least a puppet moves its mouth. This thing's stuck. We don't know what's going on. We're wondering somewhere. Oh my God! Hey, can we get please? Oh fuck! Oh God! Oh my God! It's disgusting.
But that stuff will get better. What do you think then? What if you think they could do it, but you would never know whether they did it or not?
How about this? Hollywood, write movies with women in their 50s as the main character. We all know women in their 50s. We all love women in their 50s in our lives. Stop acting like that a 24-year-old girl fresh out of college in the city is some smart corporate chick that meets the guy of her dreams, but she has to make it this day. Shut up. None of us buy it. None of us. We've put up with your lying bullshit because it's all you fed us. It's all you fed us. I'd rather watch a movie with 10 great actors in it than 10 great beautiful people. If I want to listen,
I agree with you.
Yeah,
100%.
I'm done.
I've never loved any of that like garbage that has no substance to it.
Nothing.
But Baywatch was the #1 program in the world at one point.
None of them. I mean, except for
180 countries or something crazy
it
like
was
that.
#1. Yeah. But I'll say this: I understand people love beautiful women, but here's the thing, and beautiful men. But you only get to be that for a certain period of time.
True.
Once that time's up, you look like a fool trying to extend it. That's all I'm saying.
Some people do. I think, like I said, I think it'll get better to where people are able to do those procedures and it'll look more natural. What do you think about it then? What if it looked completely natural? Would you be on board with it then?
Sure. If it looks like what they would look like without it, sure.
Yeah.
But it never does. We have to stop everything from happening right now. There's no way this country can continue to go on. I mean, look what's happened in the last 2 years since he was announced he's on. It just gets crazy. And San Francisco is the greatest city in the world. And yes, for some reason, I made $160,000 a year. And at the end of my lifetime, I'm worth $160 million. If you can't do the math, we don't know what to tell you. Yeah. I'm not putting up with this shit anymore, Matt. I'm telling you, my bullshit meter has snapped, broken out of order. It really has. I will show grace to people, but when you start this phony bullshit, I'm out, dude. I'm just out. I don't know what you call what I am going through, other than I'm admitting how full of shit I was at times, and I'm admitting that I'm not taking it anymore from anyone, including myself.
Humans are going to start living,
simpler.
Well, no. What I'm saying is humans are going to living a lot longer than they did 50 years ago.
Right. So you get to be hot for the first 40.
Living in triple digits.
Yeah.
And
be an old person.
Maybe you're going to want to tighten stuff up if you're 150.
Here's the way I look at it. If you've been married since 20 and your wife was smoking hot, by the time you're 60, I bet you still think your wife's smoking hot.
Yeah, I feel that way. But my wife's still very young. But,
you're going to think your wife is beautiful.
I met her in my 20s.
Right.
And I'm more attracted to her now that she's in her 40s.
You know why? Because she's real, dude.
Very true.
She's real.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not being funny. Did your wife ever get any cosmetic surgery?
No. And I feel the same way about like makeup and stuff. Too much makeup.
Of course.
It's like, just show me your face.
Here's another thing that's got to go. This bullshit. Them eyelashes. Yeah, I never met a girl and went, I would really love to be with you, but I'm going to need you to put some bat wings on your face before I find you attractive. Yeah, let me get a holler at you for a second. No, thank you. I'm done.
Yeah, I feel like that's a thing for other women. No guy wants giant eyelashes.
Yeah. Now, by the way, I want to say something. A little facelift for a woman, I don't mind. Right? I really don't. Even a little filler. I'll give grace. I understand that part of it. I'm talking about the Hollywood stuff where you're literally trying to
it looks like somebody put the foot on the back of their head and stretched their skin back, right?
Let me do it. Hold on. Ready, Matt? Here we go. I can't even do it enough.
You actually look great, Mick.
Yeah. Look, watch this. Ready? Here's my face. Now watch. See if I can do it. See the difference?
Yeah.
Look at all that shit go in. You can see my jawline this way.
Yeah.
I look younger.
Yeah.
But I'm actually got a fat face. So I'm not going to pretend I don't. That's the way I look. It's
I
like
only
cheating.
give a fat face, but
you don't think I have a fat face?
No.
Are you kidding me? I'm the essential, remember that line from Sir Murder and Ex Murder? Look at his head. Looks like an orange on a toothpick. I got a big head and a fat round face. Moving on.
So you remember Becoming Led Zeppelin, the Zeppelin documentary that came out? It was, it's a very significant milestone as it features the participation of Jimmy Page and Robert Plant. It had never been done before. It's the first one that was ever endorsed by the band. But apparently the filmmaker had to pass a 7-hour exam from Jimmy Page to get his cooperation in order to do the documentary. So the director's name is Bernard McMahon. He did extensive preparation, and his knowledge impressed Page during their initial meeting where Page tested McMahon's knowledge of the band's history.
Really?
He had to pass a big test in order to even get that done.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
You think you could pass that test? I could.
I feel like I know enough about Zeppelin, dude. Yeah, I really do.
I think I could pass enough for Jimmy Page to go like this. Okay, you've done. Yeah. You're a fan. You understand us. I do.
I that documentary, I knew a lot of that stuff in the documentary beforehand. It was cool to see the band talk about it. That's what I think I liked.
Yeah.
And they had the interview with John Bonham that had been previously unreleased. That was interesting.
Wasn't
to
that
me.
really interesting?
Yeah,
I agree with you. I thought it was awesome.
But I think I could have told you almost everything in that documentary.
Me too. Most of it. Yeah. Because, Dazed and Confused did a great job. Remember that one?
Dazed and Confused. The
live concert footage from 75 or whatever.
Right.
That told a lot of the story. So if you watch that, you got a lot of the story. Then they were together for about 4 more years.
Yeah.
So the only thing I didn't really know was like between that tour in 75 and when Bonham died in 80 or whatever that was, 81.
I feel like they went a lot more in depth about, before Zeppelin happened.
Well, it's becoming Led Zeppelin, so that's why. Yeah.
So most of the other documentaries you get are when they're just huge. They're superstars.
Which is boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Is that it?
That's it. Yes.
Dude, listen, let's recap. I'll say we'll do it this way. This is the last week of Mickey Talks. Our last show will be Friday. And when we come back in January, this show will be different. It will be called Above the Rabbit Hole. We are going to have so much fun talking about weird, funny, crazy things that I think people will find engaging. I think people will find fascinating. And I'm hoping, if nothing more, we just get people to just hear some of this crazy stuff and decide for themselves. I want to thank every single person that helped us along the way with Mickey Talks. Barnes Paving, our first sponsor.
Yeah.
I'm forever indebted to you.
Yeah, our very first sponsor.
Natalie's Seafood, forever indebted.
Love Natalie's.
The Barrel House, thank you.
Absolutely.
Trying to think of who else, buddy.
Coffee Balam, of course.
Coffee Balam, thank you so much.
Legends.
Legends of the Fall. Yeah. Thank you so much. To all of our guests, you really made this show awesome. Dennis Shockett for what he's done.
We need a new intro with you, don't
Hopefully he'll do it.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing. We are going to have our friends and guests on the show. Still, we'll have musicians on, but they're going to know, hey, here's what we're going to talk about. We'll do a little 15, 20 minutes with them in the beginning about them. Then they're welcome to hang out for which rabbit hole we're looking at that day. Right?
Yeah.
And we're going to try to have experts in every field on that we discuss, or at least very knowledgeable. I'm really looking forward to this. So if you saw the opening of this show, I got a little emotional, maybe a lot emotional. This show saved my life for real. It gave me a belief in myself again that I did not have. And Matt, you are without a doubt the guy that made it all come together. So thank you. And what we're going to do next is going to blow people's minds. We're probably going to only do the show on Rumble eventually. And the reason we're going to do it that way is because Rumble literally is the only platform with totally free speech. Another one I got to talk to you about is Pilled. Mm-hmm. Now, people are going to go, oh, you're going right-wing crazy. Go to Rumble, see what's on it. You're full of shit. Yes, it started out that way. It's totally different now. It's just truly a free speech platform, and you're safe on there. Judge the show for yourself. Please don't judge Matt. There's no reason to. Matt does nothing more than comment on all this insanity that I live in. You're the best partner a guy could have. I'm convinced our show will be massive doing this. It's next level stuff. And quite frankly, I'm ready.
We're going to do some interesting shows, and this could be fun. There's still going to be laughs, but we're going to take you down some fun paths and show you some of our cool interests.
Yeah, and I'm sorry for my emotions early in the show. I really am, because it makes it hard for you to move past it. And
no, man, I think it was all real, and people appreciate that. And it is tough to let this concept go.
Yeah.
Something we've been doing for almost a year, every single day for a year.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Have you talked to the missus about it?
Yeah.
Was she on board?
She's on board for sure.
She agreed?
Yeah.
I feel so much better now.
Yeah.
Everybody, it's going to be a rough week because we're saying goodbye. I think what I'm going to do, Matt, is take off a piece of the poster every day. You know what we should do? We should give these posters away.
Yeah.
Just sign them and give them away.
I like it.
We'll talk about it. If you would like tickets to see Jim Florentine, DM me on Facebook right now at HammerJokes this weekend, Friday and Saturday. I'll give you 2 tickets if you DM me, and I get it in time. So please go to on the Facebook Michael Coachella page. Thanks, everybody. Good night. Thank you.